respected dignitaries, honored guests, and all associated with Saraswat Colony, it is with immense joy that we gather here today to celebrate the remarkable milestone of completing 105 glorious years. This society, with its deep-rooted values, has been a pillar of unity and growth for all of us. And what a coincidence! Today, 9th October, is also celebrated as World Post Day. Now, as is our tradition, let us begin with the Sabha Praram Prarthana. I request Archana, Aparna and Ashu to kindly start with the Prarthana.
Dakshinasya Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryanta Smarya Guru Parampara Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaralloka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashakrutam Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Beda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Parijnanashrama Shri Guru Shankara Parijnanashrama Shankara Sadguru Keshava Vamana Krishna Panduranga Ananda Parijnana Guru Sadyo Jata Shankara Sadguru Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Sahana Sahanau Bunattu Saviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
I humbly request our dignitaries to kindly proceed for the Deep Prajwalan, that is, the lighting of the ceremonial lamp.
Deepo haratu medvantam samvidvipa namostude.
Our Honorable MLA, Advocate Ashish Shelar ji, Senior Superintendent of Post Office, India Post, Shri Sanjay Akhade, our ex-corporator, Alkatai Kerkar, and friends. In fact, we had arranged this function in the quadrangle between building numbers 10, G and 11. But I think the rain gods wanted us to shift to this divine place, which is named after our Swamiji, Srimat Anandashram Swamiji. So I think it was God's wish that we have this function, which has very good vibes. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of the members and residents of our Saraswat colony, on my own personal behalf, to this release of the special cover of the Saraswat Suburban Cooperative Housing Society on the completion of 105 years since it was born on 19th March 1919. Just 5 years back, we celebrated our centenary year, and it is indeed a proud occasion for all of us today to be blessed with such a release on the completion of 105 years. I would like to accord a special welcome to our MLA, Advocate Ashish Shelar ji. With whose support and good offices, we are all here today for the release of the special cover. A multifaceted personality, Ashish ji does not need any introduction to any one of us here. He has an excellent track record for serving the people by addressing their needs with dedication, sincerity, and enthusiasm. Indeed, he is most accessible to all, and serving people is possibly his passion. He is more of a friend to all of us here. His commitment and service to the common man has earned him the prestigious Best Legislator Award this year at the hands of our Honorable President of India, Her Excellency Draupadi Murmu. Ashish ji, we wish you all the very best in achieving your aspirations in years ahead, and do look forward to your continued support and cooperation. Friends, let us all give a standing ovation to Ashish ji for the excellent achievement. A special welcome to Shri Sanjay Akhade, Senior Superintendent of Post. We thank India Post Government of India for awarding us this recognition and look forward to your best wishes in ensuring the sustenance and growth of the quality of life in our society. A special welcome again to Alkatai Kerkar, our ex-corporator of ward number 98. She also needs no introduction to any one of us. She is ever willing to help and resolve any issues with dedication and sincerity, and we all wish her the very best in her aspirations to serve people. In fact, whenever we need, she is always present here. We, all of us, members, residents, and everyone associated with our colony on this joyous occasion are proud to be associated with the second oldest cooperative housing society in Asia, founded by the late Rao Bahadur Sripad Subrao Talmaki, who is also the founder of the cooperative movement in India. He believed that needs like housing and finance could be best satisfied through cooperation and through a cooperative spirit. The oldest cooperative housing society in Asia, the Saraswat Cooperative Housing Society in Gamdevi, and the second largest cooperative bank, SBC Cooperative Bank Limited, were also founded by this visionary. We look forward to carrying out the spirit of cooperation for many years ahead. I welcome you all once again. Thank you very much.
I now take this opportunity to request Shri Sanjay Akhade, SSP Northeast India Post, to address the gathering and to graciously release the special cover that marks this historic occasion.
मी मराठीत बोलेन. आज वर्ल्ड पोस्ट डेच्या जागतिक टपाल दिनाच्या निमित्ताने सारस्वत सबर्बन कोऑपरेटिव्ह हाऊसिंग सोसायटीच्या या प्रांगणामध्ये आज स्पेशल कवर रिलीज होताना इथे उपस्थित राहण्याची संधी मला लाभली, त्याबद्दल मी खूप स्वतःला सौभाग्यशाली समजतो. व्यासपीठ आदरणीय व्यासपीठावरील आदरणीय आमचे लोकप्रिय नेते आशिषजी शेलार साहेब, खरं मी त्यांच्या गेल्या एक हप्ताभरापासून मी बघतोय की खूपच स्पेशल कवर रिलीज होत आहे. मी तिसरं कवर हे इथे अटेंड करतोय आणि अनेक कवर ते स्वतः अटेंड करत आहेत. मी गुजरात, उत्तर प्रदेश आणि महाराष्ट्रामध्ये काम केलं. अनेक आमदार खासदार बघितले. काहींशी माझा थोडासा अनुभव चांगला नाही आहे, पण महाराष्ट्रामध्ये येऊन आणि शेलार साहेबांच्या संपर्कात आल्यानंतर मला खूप सुखद धक्का असा बसला आहे. कारण कारण माणसाला रोटी कपडा मक्का नंतर एक सिव्हिलाइज सोसायटीचं जे लक्षण असतं ते म्हणजे कल्चर असतं. आणि हे कल्चरचं म्हणजे इथे कल्चर जतन करण्याचं जे काम आहे ते स्पेशल कवर मार्फत होतं. आणि या व्यक्तीने हे बेमालून ओळखलं आहे की जर इतिहासाचं जतन करायचं असेल तर अशा प्रकारे काहीतरी केलं पाहिजे. आणि टपाल विभागाला ती संधी ते देत आहेत, त्याबद्दल खरोखर मी त्यांचा खूप आभार मानेल तितका कमी आहे. खरं इतके कवर रिलीज झाले आहेत तर मला असं म्हणावं वाटतं की हा शेलार पॅटर्नच महाराष्ट्रामध्ये एखाद्या वेळेस महाराष्ट्रात आणि देशामध्ये लोकप्रिय होऊ शकतो. माझी शेलार साहेबांना अशी विनंती आहे की साहेब, तुम्ही तुमच्या ऑर्गनायझेशनमध्ये जेव्हा मीटिंगमध्ये जाल तेव्हा इतर आमदार खासदारांना हे स्पेशल कवरबद्दल सांगा. आणि त्यांच्या भागातील जे अशा प्रकारच्या संस्था आहे, बघा याचं महत्त्व फार आहे की आज सारस्वत सबर्बन कोऑपरेटिव्ह सोसायटी झाली असेल किंवा काल आम्ही सहयोग फाउंडेशनला पण साहेबांनी तिथे रिलीज केलं. त्याच्या आधी बांद्रा हिंदू असोसिएशनला पण एक कव्हर रिलीज केलं. या संस्थांच्या जे पदाधिकारी किंवा संस्थांचे लाभधारक आहेत यांची मुलं किंवा पुढची पिढी 20 वर्षांनी ज्यावेळेस संस्थेबद्दल विचारेल त्यावेळेस त्यांच्यासमोर एक इतिहासाचा एक काय म्हणतो वारसा त्यांच्यासमोर या स्पेशल कव्हरद्वारे उपलब्ध होईल. याचं इतकं महत्त्व या कव्हरचं आहे. त्यामुळे खरोखर शेलार साहेब, तुम्ही हा जो खूप लवकर तुम्ही हे महत्त्व ओळखलं आहे संस्कृती जतन करण्याचं आणि संवर्धन करण्याचं, ते इतर तुमच्या आमदार आणि इतर जे तुमच्या संपर्कातील खासदार वगैरे कोणी तुमच्या असेल त्यांनाही तुम्ही हे ट्रेड सिक्रेट तुमचं सांगावं. आणि खरोखर आणि त्याद्वारे खरोखर आपल्या ज्या अशा संस्था आहेत आता हे 106 वर्ष पूर्ण झालेले आहेत. आणि त्यामुळे अशा संस्थांचं जतन हे याद्वारे करणं ही खरोखर खूप मोठी गोष्ट आहे. त्याबद्दल खरोखर शेलार साहेबांचे कितने आभार मानावे तितके कमी आहेत. तसेच या संस्थेचे सर्व पदाधिकारी, अध्यक्ष, सचिव आणि उपस्थित सर्व बंधू भगिनी, आपणाला माझी विनंती आहे की टपाल विभाग हा केवळ चिठ्ठी पाठवणं किंवा अकाउंट ओपन करण्याचंच काम करत नाही आहे, तर अनेक प्रकारच्या योजना नियमित आम्ही घेत असतो. आदरणीय पंतप्रधानांचं स्वतःचं वैयक्तिक लक्ष असल्यामुळे त्यांनी 2018मध्ये इंडिया पोस्ट पेमेंट बँक सुरू केली आहे, जी बँक पेमेंट सुविधा लोकांना देण्याचे कार्य करत आहे आणि ती फायद्यामध्ये आलेली बँक आहे. तसेच आधारचं काम आम्ही करत असतो, पासपोर्टचं काम आम्ही करत असतो. आता नवीनच जे निर्यातदार असतात त्यांच्यासाठी कस्टम क्लिअरन्स सुविधा व्हावी, त्यांचं बिलिंग चांगलं व्हावं म्हणून डाक निर्यात केंद्रही आपण पोस्ट ऑफिसमध्ये सुरू केलेले आहेत निवडक ठिकाणी. तर अशा प्रकारे अनेक प्रकारची सेवा देण्याचं कार्य आम्ही करत आहोत. आणि अशा कार्यामध्ये आपल्या सगळ्यांचा पाठिंबा, आशीर्वाद असाच लाभावा. आणि शेलार साहेबांचा आशीर्वाद पण आम्हाला तर आहेच, त्यांच्यामुळे आम्हाला खूप मोठा रेव्हेन्यू तर मिळाला आहेच, पण आज या संस्थांच्या आमचा संपर्क येऊन इतिहास संवर्धनाचं जतन करण्याचं काम टपाल विभागाला मिळालं, त्याबद्दल खरोखर मी त्यांचा खूप आभारी आहेत. धन्यवाद.
Shri Niranjan Nagarkatte to to honor Shri Sanjay Akhade. I request our treasurer, Shri Sunil Burde, to honor Shri Alkatai Kerkar. On behalf of everyone present here, I congratulate Advocate Ashish Shelar, who has recently been honored with the prestigious Best Parliamentarian Award. I now request our chairman, Shri Rajendra Kalyanpur Ma'am, to felicitate Shri Ashish Shelar. A token of admiration and appreciation for his exemplary contributions. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a big round of applause. I now request Ashish ji to deliver the keynote address, sharing his wisdom and vision with us all.
Hello. Good evening to everybody. I know that we all are gathered here to witness one of the historical reference and historical work which just has been unveiled by nobody else than Mr. Sanjay Akhade ji, who is present here, SSP Northeast India Post, our own chairman Shri Rajan ji, our own Honorable Secretary Niranjan ji, our Treasurer Sunil ji, our ex-corporator Akhade, and all the dignitaries who are present in this August Hall. I am really thankful to all of you for inviting me here and felicitating me for the prestigious award of Best Parliamentarian into the Maharashtra Assembly for the year 2019-20. When I go back and think, how did I perform so well into the assembly? Some people do tell me that you being a lawyer, it's a natural orientation by which you must have performed it correctly. Some people do tell me that your age is at your side. Some people told me that, okay, you are from BJP, so obviously you are going to perform well. But these all three reasons are correct in itself. But I dedicate this award to all my residents and especially to Saraswat Colony. The reason is, Akhade is here, Annaji is here, Susham is here, they all three are here. I remember distinctly my first election when I contested first time for the corporation in the 2002, and when I came here as a candidate for corporation in the same August Hall, all the distinguished residents who are present here, you all have grilled me to the core and put so many questions to me, and that has been rightful so, that I got the orientation from day one that if I have to perform for the people, I have to be legally, factually, morally, need to be correct and correct only. This message I am getting from Saraswat Colony. And I have upgraded the same and I continued on the same path. Today we have unveiled the special cover, which is absolutely, you can see, very nicely crafted, designed. The Saraswat Suburban Cooperative Housing Society के 105 वर्ष. I am so happy that this cover also carries the photograph of our founder, Mr. Talmiki, whose presence in way of photograph is also there. And this historical reference, as Sanjay ji has rightly mentioned, it will go for generations together. Somebody did mention just now, today is a correct day, that is 9th October, when World Post Day we are celebrating. So when I am going back, I was trying to search that when the Indian Post must have been established. And then I found out, to my shock, obviously I was not aware, that the Indian Post has been established and started in 1766. So today we have already completed 258 years of the Indian Post. And when you go back to get more knowledge about the same, you will get one more prestigious line which says that India Post is the only postal network which is the largest in the world, and that is the credibility and credential Indian Post has. And such a historical Indian Post decided to release a special cover to a rightful organization called the Saraswat Suburban Cooperative Housing Society, which has been established 105 years before. As rightly mentioned by somebody, that it is one of the second, it is in Asia. And therefore, the father of cooperative housing society movement, we can call Mr. Talmiki, is a father of a cooperative housing society movement. And such a society, which has already completed centenary and reached to 105, that society's name getting established, being part of the historical reference, and being also been printed with a special cover, that is something which is very historical, and we all are witnessing the same. So I congratulating all of you for the same, and I am very happy that Post Department has really done a marvelous work to see that we should come up with such kind of cover. I know any organization, when it completes even 10, 20 years, the things called difference of opinion start. When you go to 30, 40 years, the difference of opinion comes into an establishment of an exchange of hot words. And when you complete 50 to 60 years, that hot words reach to a position where the allegation on each other goes very vibrant. And when you complete 100 years, it is impossible to stay together. But the Saraswat Cooperative, Suburban Cooperative Housing Society is an example in itself that how cohesive we can stay together and make each other happy. That is the example given by your society, and I am congratulating you for the same. Now, why we did this program? Why I made an effort to do this? 6 to 7 months prior, when I came across one Time magazine which says which are the best neighborhoods in the world. And when I was reading that entire article, to my surprise and to your shock also, that the Time magazine was mentioning the world's first top 50 neighborhoods. In that they have mentioned about the H West ward, that is a Bandra, Khar and Santa Cruz, as the one of the among the 50 as a coolest and best neighborhood. So then I thought, why it has been so established as a coolest and the one of the top 50? I realized that there are many cooperative housing societies like Saraswat Colony, which has shown the path to entire Mumbai, Maharashtra or a country, that how cohesively, cooperatively we can stay together and we can make each other happy. Apart from that, there are many schools, there are many restaurants, there are many seaside areas. All this becomes a part to make this part of the suburb as one of the best. Obviously, 10 years I am representing all of you. I have taken an immense effort to see that what we can add and give a best infrastructure to this part of the constituency. Why I am mentioning this? Because how to perform, what to do, what not to do, all this training I got from Saraswat Colony also. And therefore, the first and foremost thing we started with, obviously, Gazza Resident Trust was also a major part to get the things executed. We remember those days when this part of the suburb, Saraswat Colony, and many part of the North Avenue, Main Avenue, that in rainy season the water used to be up to a first floor or a ground floor entirely. We could see that after 2014, the execution of Gazarban pumping station, which has given us a major relief. What our motto was very clear, to create an infrastructure development in such a way that ease of living should be the agenda for all the residents to achieve the same. Muktanand Park we re-beautified. Apart from that, this Talmiki Road and nearby roads, for last 4 years, the fund allocated by the BMC has been shifted to use for corona purpose, and therefore there is a backlog of making the good roads. But Alkatai and myself has got all the approvals, and I'm happy to announce you, which I have already tweeted and made part of my Facebook, that H West, Santa Cruz West and Talmiki Road, there are 22 kilometers of road which will be done as a cement concretized road in coming 3 months, where all the roads of Saraswat colonies will also be redone. That's kind of infrastructure development we thought we should deliver to the people. We know those was the days in those government when the CRZ restrictions was from seaside to 500 meters you cannot have a development and redevelopment. I am not proposing, but I am happy that Saraswat colony has come out of this restriction, because Mr. Modi and this government has reduced the restriction of 500 meter from sea to 50 meter of sea, and therefore the value of a property for a development and redevelopment for colonies and societies like Saraswat colony, many can avail this facility. We want to give you the best value of your property. We made the law effective for the same. You go to Santa Cruz station, there was no escalator earlier, there was no lift earlier. Now we have provided all the facilities, and Santa Cruz is the only station in Mumbai where the electricity is generated from solar panels. And that's why eco-friendly station award goes to our Santa Cruz station. We have made an effort to achieve the same. Those was the days when there was a rain, people, media used to come to our Milan subway and they used to fix the cameras. Pani bhara, breaking news. Mumbai पानी में डूब गई. आज आप सारस्वत कॉलोनी के यहाँ तो पानी है नहीं, लेकिन आप मिलन सबवे में भी जाएंगे तो आफ्टर certain heavy rain also, we have done an underground tank, Mr. Gadekar, and whole water we store underground in an underground tank and utilize it for other purpose, but there is no water logging in Milan subway. We created such kind of infrastructure in this part of the suburb. Go to Khar police station. Earlier it was like a extended slum, ground floor structure. Now it is ground plus 4. New Khar police station we have developed, and we have given it to the society. Be it a shade to Santa Cruz police station. Now the connectivity which we are establishing to especially to Santa Cruz resident is the ceiling from Bandra to Warsaw. We have done a study that SV road and linking road, these roads is getting jammed. And why? The reason is that 39% of the vehicles which goes on the SV road and linking road are bypassers. They need to go to Juhu, Andheri, Goregaon, Borivali, and rightfully so, that they have to use this part of the Khar, Bandra and Santa Cruz. As your MLA, I proposed and I said, can we reduce this burden of 40% vehicles, which burdens the SV road linking road, not only SV road linking road, when the SV road linking road gets jammed, goes into the bylanes also. And I'm happy to announce you to reduce that burden of 39% of the vehicle from Bandra Worli ceiling. Now the work has already started, costing 3,000 crore rupees. The ceiling from Bandra goes out and out to Warsaw, and a connection to Santa Cruz, Carter Road, Bandstand. So you all can also go and utilize the same to go to Warsaw or to town. After 3 years from Santa Cruz, you can go to Nariman Point, not less than 20 minutes. That kind of connectivity of a ceiling we are establishing for this part of the cooperative housing society and Santa Cruz residents. Don't you think needs to be appreciated for? So, creating the facility of Baba Hospital new wing, creating a facility of cybercrime police station to be in Bandra itself, creating a facility of having our own deputy registrar's office back from Dadar to Bandra, creating a facility where obviously our gardens needs to be protected. So Patwardhan Park was supposed to be get demolished for underground parking, destroying, stopping that project, making beautification of Sadhu Vaswani Sadhu Vaswani garden, and many more things. My entire booklet I am going to circulate to all of you. And I can tell you, in society there are two types of political parties and leaders. One who gives a complaint and cries for the complaint. Those are our opponents. But somebody like me and Alkatai and all of you, we find the solution for the problems. And will continue to do the same for coming future also. And will make, our aim is to make that our property value by creating more infrastructure 10 times than today. Such kind of infrastructure development work is in the pipeline, and that is our motto. And we get this energy from people like you who educate, tute somebody like me from their early days. And therefore I thought that I should make an effort to make all of you, your housing society, to be a part of the historical reference, and which has been rightfully done by India Post. So I'm thanking you and welcoming you for this ceremony. That's all. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashish ji, for sharing your wisdom and vision with us all. And also, once again, congratulations on your exemplary contributions, and thank you for the same. I would now like to call upon our Honorary Secretary, Shri Niranjan Nagarkatti, to propose the vote of thanks.
At the outset, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to His Holiness Srimad Sadhyoja Shankarashram Swamiji, the spiritual head of the Chitrapur Saraswat community, for their blessings for the smooth conduct of this memorable function and for the welfare of the residents of Saraswat colony. I would like to thank Advocate Ashish Shelar, our beloved and Palak MLA for us, for taking time out from his busy schedule and conceiving this event and ensuring that our housing society is brought on the postal map of India. I sincerely thank Shri Amitabh Singh, Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra Circle, India Post, Dr. Deep Chikha Birla, Senior Superintendent of Post Offices North, Shri Sanjay Akhade, Senior Superintendent of Post Offices Northeast, and all other officials of India Post for having favorably considered our society's application and granted their approval in record time for the release of this special cover. I will be failing in my duty if I do not thank Srimati Alkatai Kerkar, our former corporator, Ward number 98, who has always been our first call for help in resolving any issues that confront this society. I must thank Shri Sanjay Murjani, Ward President BJP, for being our SPOC, single point of contact, and for assisting us at every stage of arranging this event. I thank Srimati Rupali Samant Kapnadak, who designed our society's new logo and this backdrop in record time. I thank all the members and residents of building numbers 10, 11 and G for extending their cooperation by parking their cars elsewhere to enable us to use this quadrangle. I thank our young enthusiastic volunteers, Ayesha Kazi, Aparna Betterbet, Aarti Benegal, Archana Gangoli, Omkar Yederi and Anirudh Nagarkatti for undertaking and completing any task allotted to them. Last but not the least, I thank each and every one of you for being present here today in spite of the inclement weather. Thank you all.
The elections would come in the month of November. Obviously, there is a possibility of having a Diwali vacation. So I expect that though there is a Diwali vacation, it is paramount and most important for all of us to be present here for voting. Otherwise, those who are not concerned about the issues of infrastructure development, those who are only concerned about appeasement politics, you understand what I am trying to say, will get the benefit of the same. And I don't want the situation to be rise on my part of this constituency. So requesting you to
We have now come to the end of our program with the Sabha Samapti Prarthana, wishing continued prosperity and unity for society.
नन्दन्तु साधका सर्वे विनश्यन्तु विदूषकाः अवस्था शाम्भवी मेस्तु प्रसन्नोऽस्तु गुरु सदा सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात् ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव.
I now request all the managing committee members to kindly come up on the dais for a group photograph along with the dignitaries.